Seabirds and Adventures. I am in Baltimore, Maryland, and today I'm going to be visiting the National Aquarium. You see I do have my hat on, my own exactly good adventure hat. As I've said before in my other videos, I love to wear this hat at all the places I go to. It protects my forehead from getting burnt from the sun, but even though I'm going to be inside today, I still love to wear this hat at all the places I go to. Whether I'm going to be inside or outside. This is an all-indoor aquarium, 2 different buildings. I'm going to start with the one that I'm at right now, then make my way to the other building there. You actually have to have a timed entry to this place. My timed entry was for 9 o'clock. They're open from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, so I'm going to go and see if I can find a map here, then we'll see what's going to get ahead. Alright, so before you go in, we got this tank here, got brook trout, rosy side D, black nose D. Right above this waterfall here. That's a really nice waterfall. Oh, there's a type of trout in here. Alright, so this is the map of the entire aquarium. See the yellow dotted line there is where I am, which is right here. So I'm first going to head to the Australia Wild Extremes. Then I'm going to make my way to the other side here, to this area. There's 2 different buildings, like I said, so I'm going to start with the first building, then make my way to the other building over here. Right, so this here is an arrow pointing in a certain direction, but this is just from the pandemic, from when the pandemic started, and the aquarium no longer requires one-way pass, but this is just from the pandemic, and they forgot to tear it off, I guess, but the aquarium no longer requires one-way pass. Right, first up, going to go to the Australian exhibit. We're going up this escalator here. We're in Australia, Wild Extremes. We've got the Northern Territory. First up in here, got Plains Death Adder, Inland Bearded Dragon, Shinkleback Skink, Hosmer Skink, and Knobtail Gecko. So I believe here is the Plains Death Adder. And with the name Death in it, that means it's an extremely venomous snake. You definitely would not want to come across these in the wild. There's a Shinkleback skink right there. Second one in the back there. A real fat tail. So down here below the snake and the skink, you can see the knobtail gecko right there. You don't see it, that's him right here. It blends in really well. Over here is the Hosmer skink. Another one of the lizards up there. Got the nasty Inland Bearded Dragon. So apparently this tank here is under renovation, so very hard to get to show you any of the animals in here. Alright, so over here is the upper viewing of the tank we saw from when we entered the aquarium. Got this really nice waterfall here. Really nice. So here we got Woma. A big one of the Woma pythons all the way in the back. I apologize for the reflection. It is over here curled up. You can kind of see it. You see there's its head. We got this next big tank here. Here's what we're going to see in this tank here. There's all this color in here. Cactus. I do apologize for the reflection on the glass. Here's the 3 flight birds that are flying around here. We got fawn-breasted bowerbird, classic kookaburra, pied imperial pigeon, and cockatiel. So all the birds I showed you on the spotting guys are actually all free flight birds, so there's like free flight aviary, so you can see some of the birds there. More of them up on the top. This is the top that peels up there. Here's the rest of the birds that are flying around in this area. Got Easter Rosilla, near the banded rainbow fish, Swainson's lorikeet, blue-faced honeyeater, and budgerigar. This film is designed in this place really nice. We got this next tank here. So we're gonna see in here. One of the turtles there. And the other fish. That's a fantastic tank here. We got this next tank here. We're gonna see in this tank. Fish in this tank. The Australian lungfish, which is a big long fish right here. Looks like the second one. Big turtle. There's all sorts of fish in here. So it looks like most of the birds are in that tree there, and you actually can see the Lacan kookaburra all the way on that branch there. That was the Lacan kookaburra. We got bulldog parrot, blue-faced honeyeater, which are the rest of the birds that are in this blue-flight aviary. Really love the design of this place. We got this next tank here. So we'll go see in here. There. All kinds of fish in here. You see the crocodile, you can kind of see his tail right there. Right here, you can see his tail. The rest of the fish in here. We got this next tank here. Look at all the fish that are in here. We got an olive python in there with them. So you see some of the yabbies right there. So the other fish that live with them. There's small fish.
She's gonna catch the snake.
There's the Woma python right there, and the keepers are there. I guess they're giving them their breakfast. I guess it's time for the python's breakfast. All the pythons right there, all curled up.
You see the snake? Is she gonna feed them?
I'm not quite sure if they're gonna feed them or not.
Oh, she has to check the water, and that one's to protect in case the snake does something like that.
I'm not exactly sure what she's doing. We got this next tank here. We got Kimberly snake-necked turtle and Merton's water monitor. Kimberly snake-necked turtle right there. He's gone. And so I'm trying to find the Burns water monitor, but I do not really see him right now, so I'm assuming he's behind this big rock here. We got this next tank here. Probably going to see him here. There's all the spotted archer fish. The pig-nosed turtle there. The archer fish are the white ones with the white-black spots on them. We're I'm gonna head down this hall here to Blue Wonders, Reef to Rainforests. We got these nice tubes here blowing bubbles up. Really cool. First up, we got Black Tip Reef. And got this nice tank here. All the fish we're gonna see in this tank. We got diamond fish, emperor angelfish, orbicular batfish, high-fin snapper, spotted unicorn fish, orange band surgeonfish, human diver, zebra shark, black tip reef shark, Queensland grouper, pallet surgeonfish, blotched fantail ray, Australian whip ray, Titan triggerfish, and blue-green chromis. There's the Australian whip ray. That's a very big ray there. Man, it is massive. This is a really nice tank. Ray's moving. Black tip reef shark. There he goes. Here comes a zebra shark. Man, this is a big tank. It's beautifully designed, really well designed. For the side view of the huge black tip reef tank. Man, it's really well designed. Really love this tank. There's a big Australian whip ray here. Comes a zebra shark. Man, that's such a big ray. It's probably the biggest stingray I've ever seen at an aquarium. The other fish in here. And the rest of the tank here. For the Australian whip rays. We got this next tank here. That's what we're gonna see in here. Got a large tooth sawfish, sand tiger shark, which is one of my favorite types of sharks to see at aquariums, crevalle jack, nurse shark, and sandbar shark. This is a really nice tank. This is a rounded tank. It's a really nice tank here. All the sharks were just here, but they swam away. Alright, there's the large tooth sawfish. Really big tooth. And there's a sand tiger shark. I almost walked away and I almost missed it. Maybe some nice sharkies. There's the sawfish again. There's some of the other fish. Crevalle jack. We're gonna hit up this escalator now. That is the other upper view of the black tip reef. You can see there's a human diver in there. Another one. Alright, Maryland Mountains to the sea. We got this tank here. We got the Allegheny Stream. There's everything else we're gonna see in here. Fish in here. Pretty small fish. Yeah, so I looked everywhere and I do not see the bullfrog or the wood turtle, so however there is a worker in here putting some food and feeding all the fish. I do not see the American bullfrog or the wood turtle, so they're both hiding really good. Take that back. I actually see a wood turtle. You can see there's one there. You can see a second one fell there. We got this tank here. We got Chesapeake Marsh. Just look at the scene here. And there's all the fish in here. There's a worker in here feeding the fish, which is really cool. All sorts of fishies. You can see all the fish from above from when the keeper was feeding them. And we got this next tank here. We got the Assateague Beach. This is what we're going to see in here. So the rest of the fish in here. There's all the fish in here. The Atlantic spadefish, which are the fish here with the black stripes. All sorts of fish in here. It's really cool. Next up, we got this tank. We got the Atlantic shelf. And up close here is the gag. There's all sorts of fish in here. Some really interesting fish. Okay, so I actually did find a flounder. He's right there. He blends in real well. He's actually over in this area in the sand. You can kind of see how he blends in really well. You can kind of see its eyeballs or something. And we got this nice whale skeleton hanging down from above. Another view of the black tip reef tank. I'm gonna go up another escalator here. We got this next tank here. That's what we're gonna see in here. There's all different types of hermit crabs in here. See one in the shell. There's a whole bunch of shells here because once the hermit crab gets too big, it won't be able to fit in the shell anymore, and then we'll have to move to a new shell. We got this tank here. Got Atlantic horseshoe crab. Oh, here's some young ones. There's more of them here. We got this nice touch tank here. What's in here?
But these guys, so skates protect themselves by making sure no one can find them. Blending in when they're moving.
The rest of the stuff in this tank. All the critters in this tank.
Other species that get bigger.
Stingray.
These guys just have to be very
And the horseshoe crabs.
Are these tags from you all?
Yeah. Horse crabs all over the
Over there, I
wildlife.
believe that is the little skate.
So those tags.
One of the skates, remember?
What do you guys do?
You can go to the horseshoe crabs.
Okay.
We got this nice rounded tank. Here's what we're gonna see in this tank.
Yeah, I found out their blood all.
One of the other fish here. Copper fish. Here comes a puffer fish. One fish swimming by the surface.
Fingers.
And you got this nice touch tank here where you can touch the moon jellies.
You can touch the moon jellies. Now, before any hands go in, they do have to be round side up, just like this guy.
Okay, I recommend if you want to touch
Slide right
these
across
guys,
the flower.
best you wash your
Soft as
hands
you can.
both before and after you touch them.
For these ones,
What?
if you wash your hands after, you're good to go for us.
Oh, I didn't know that. You got this nice tank here. Evolving. There's all different types of fish that are in here. All different kinds of cichlids. And there's all the cichlids and other types of fish in here. As I said before in my other aquarium videos, all cichlids come in a variety of different color shapes and sizes. Got this nice long tank here. Surviving. That's what we're gonna see in here. The rest of the fish in here. And some of the sturgeons here. I believe that's the pallid sturgeon. There's also some of the gars in the back. I believe that's the short-nosed gar right there, right next to the sturgeon. Got this nice tank. Moving. All sorts of fish in here. That's a nice fish. Got this tank. There's the two fish that are in here. Got white-lined hawkfish and Hawaiian disculus. I hope I said that right. Fish in here. And like this fish here. And got this tank. Got the shocking. Got lemon tetra. All the tetras. Got this tank here. Got feeding. So the rest of the creatures that are in here. There's all the anemones in here. Blacksmith fish. You can see it in the back. Ooh, startled me there. Got this nice tank here. There's the three fish you're gonna see in here. And you see the wolf eel is all the way in the back. All the way in the back. You kind of see him opening his mouth. There's a starfish. I believe that's the bat star. It's a really nice tank. There we go. There's another fish there. Ooh, I didn't see that one coming. It's not say what kind of fish that is, so if you happen to know what this is, be sure to leave a timestamp comment down below. That way I'll know what kind of fish this is and I'll learn what it is. Or you just type the time of the video, that way I'll know what kind of fish this is. Got these small tanks here. And adapting. There's the line seahorses. There's the seahorse there. The rest of them. So this here is the habitat for the mud skipper, and I almost didn't see him, but he is right there. Oh, I almost didn't see him. It blends in really well. That's him right here. Second one. I've heard of these types of creatures before. I've seen them on a TV show, but I have never seen these animals before in person. Got this nice tank here. And all the fish in here are all in different tanks, and they're not in the same tank. And this here's a tank for the golden tail moray. You can see him right there. Got these other 4 tanks here. I'm gonna see here. There's the big guy cardinal fish.
Oh, bless him. He's moving, Scott. What is it?
There's the fish tank here, this little fish here.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Punching. So here's a tank that has the mantis shrimp. And you see them right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's not an exoskeleton. They have bones and skin on the outside.
And so here's a tank that has the sunburst diving beetle. Here's right there.
No, I want to
so tiny.
Back in there.
It's really, really tiny. You got this tank here. You got hiding. These are the 4 different types of fish that are in here. And you see the dragon moray right there. Here's the reef stonefish. He blends in so well. You can kind of see him right. This is him. This whole area here, that's the stonefish. Blends in really well. So I'm trying to find the Gulf toadfish and the barred moray, but I did not see it anywhere. The barred moray could be hiding really well somewhere behind all this coral reef. You got this nice tank here. Now working. There's different types of fish in here.
Oh, which one you like? Right.
There's all the fish in here. Different types of fish. Nice little shipwreck tank.
See the one?
Behind there's the red grouper. And there you can see his face there.
This could be a fish for Kobe Bryant.
We got this tank displaying. There's all the fish in here. It's a very pretty fish. Lots of different colors. We got this nice long tank here. We got occupying.
Oh, that's cool.
There's all the fish in here. All kinds of fish. Blue head wrasse there.
Oh, he's cool.
Got this nice long tank. Migrating. And there's striped bass there. And we go in the back. So I'm trying to find the American eel, but I'm not seeing them anywhere right now. I'm supposed to be somewhere in the back of the lurky area. Got this nice tank here. Got sensing. The black bar soldier fish.
It's pretty tender.
Cool fish.
Oh wow, that is cool.
Got this nice tank here. Got pine cone fish. Pine cone fish right here. There's one up here. We got this nice tank here. There's what's in here. I got blind cavefish. So they are. These fish are blind, so they do not need any light to see. Since they live in caves, they don't rely on any light. They don't have to see. Now we're gonna head up this escalator here. We got North Atlantic to the Pacific. We got this nice habitat here. We got sea cliffs. And then there's all the seabirds in here. There's one splashing around the water. Okay, that's the Guillemot. Dolphin just went in the water. That's the birds on land there. One up at the glass. This one's splashing around, getting the bath. The bird bath. And the puffins do have a lot of water for them to be in. Pelicans, more of them there. We got this nice tank here. kelp forest. The rest of the fish in here. There's a nice tank. The California moray eel right there. Oh, here he comes, he's swimming out. Some starfish there. A moray eel. And this tank is really gorgeous. We got this beautiful long tank here. We got the Pacific coral reef.
Yes, it's like half an
More of the fish in there.
Aren't these shaped?
There's all the fish. These are very colorful fishies.
The yellow ones really bring out the tank.
And these are very colorful. We got the Amazonian rainforest. And we got this nice long tank here. The Amazon rainforest.
Yes.
So there's types of fish we're going to see here.
What was that? That might be. That wasn't.
It's really cool. All kinds of fish.
He does. He looks like a big fish.
Haku there. Silver arowana. Oh, some pretty fish. Very pretty.
That's it's like a sailfin pleco.
Silver arowana. Some of the catfish in here. Turtles. We got this next tank here. So we're going to see it here. The red-tailed catfish. There's the big-headed Amazon turtle. These other tiny fish here. It's very beautiful. The rest of the fish in here. There's a smooth-fronted caiman. So the freshwater angelfish. Kinds of fish. Here's the giant South American river turtle. Really big one. Haku. Here's one of the rays, the white blotched river ray. It's a really big stingray. I do that's it. There's a second smooth-fronted caiman here. We got this nice tank here. Look at the scene here. Wow, these are very pretty fish. All kinds of fish. There's a big catfish. I believe that's a common pleco. The common pleco. Got this next one here is a little herpetorum. With seasonal residents. This one's in here. Splashback poison dart frogs right here on the log. The emerald tree boa. The giant waxy tree frogs there. Alright, so this here is the way that goes to the tropical rainforest section, but apparently it's closed off at the moment, so I'm very sorry I did not get to show you this area. We got the Atlantic coral reef. We got this nice tank here. All kinds of coral. You see the green moray eel there. The rest of the tank here. Hopefully there will be a spotting guide, that way I'll know what kind of fish these are. And this is what we're going to see in this tank that we saw from above. So there's multiple different viewings of this tank, which is really, really cool. Got this big puffer here. There's all sorts of fish. It's really beautiful. It's a nice tank for them. There's all the other fish. There's all the rest of the fish in here. The other fish in here. See some scuba divers in there. Looks like they're cleaning up the tank or just checking out the fish. Not quite sure. There's all sorts of fish. This is a very colorful tank. The rest of the fish in here. And so the scuba divers in here are feeding the fish. There's a whole bunch of them. Looks like it's a feeding frenzy. Nice fish.
Wow, which one is that?
There's all the other fish in here. There's all the other fish that are in here.
Oh, this is what you're seeing now. Right.
Other fish. That nice fish was swimming pretty fast. There's over here the black outlinings of the shark. So it tells you all the different types of sharks that live in the oceans. So here's a lemon shark, great white shark, which is the largest of all the different types of sharks. So here's a common thresher shark. And my favorite type of shark, the sand tiger shark. Tiger shark. Alright, we're heading into Shark Alley. Alright, see a big shark here. This is another side view of that tank where we saw the sharks back when we left Blacktip Reef. This is that tank we saw from the other side. Crevalle Jack. There's another one of the sand tiger sharks there. And there's a big sharky. Definitely would not want to be swimming with these guys. The sandbar shark becomes two of the sawfish. There's some big fish. The other fish. The Crevalle Jack. Sandbar shark. There's a sand tiger shark here. Nice sharky. These are one of my favorite types of sharks to see at aquariums. Ooh, another one. Got this really big shark teeth. Sand tiger sharks can be kind of scary looking, but even though they kind of look scary looking with those big shark teeth, they're still very cool to look at. Sawfish. Got that really big tooth there. Normally they use that big tooth to stab its prey. So I finally found the nurse shark laying down at the bottom. It's like a nurse shark up at the glass here. There's a sandbar shark swimming by. The nurse shark swimming around. Sand tiger shark again. This tank goes in a full loop, so these fish get to go in the whole circle. And then there's shark there. Sawfish here, another sawfish. Do love seeing the sharks at aquariums. Very cool animals. We got black tip reef. So we're gonna see in here, this is the rest of the fish that are in black tip reef. We got diamond fish, blue-green chromis, gilded triggerfish, square spot anthias, two-line monocle bream, oriental sweet lips, Australian whipray, zebra shark, tasseled wobbegong, black tip reef shark, pallet sturgeon fish, spotted unicorn fish, humphead wrasse, orbicular batfish, and blotched fantail ray. And this here's the underwater view of black tip reef. All sorts of fish in here, very beautiful and colorful. And there's the black tip reef shark. There's a big ray here, the Australian whip ray. It's even bigger up close. The other fish there. Black tip reef shark. And so this here's the other side view of black tip reef from above this time. You can see the zebra shark resting on the bottom. It's a very beautiful tank. And the other small fish. You can see the pallet sturgeon fish, which is that blue one there. I'm gonna go on this bridge here. Yeah, so over here is a hyacinth macaw. It's a very beautiful bird. It's a very pretty birdie. We're gonna head to Dolphin Discovery. Yeah, so this here is the dolphin habitat. You see the dolphins right there in that little pool. Saw some more of them in that pool there. See them playing around with those balls. And here it says meet the pod. These are all the dolphins they have here at the aquarium. And I'm pretty sure most of them were born here at the aquarium. Not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure they were born here at the aquarium. Not quite sure. And the dolphins do have a lot of water for them to be in. Very nice. Pretty deep too. Other side view of the dolphins. You can see them right over there. Yeah, those little balls in the water for them to play with. So this here is the underwater view of the dolphins. Another view of the dolphins. I do see one of them swimming. See them swimming right in there. Just came out of the training pool. I guess he's out in the swimming pool. You can actually kind of hear him making noises. And there he goes. Alright, so I'm showing you the map again. You can see right where I'm at. I am over here by Dolphin Discovery at the other building, so I'm first gonna head to Jellies Invasion, Ocean Out of Balance. I got Jellies Invasion, Ocean's Out of Balance. We got Pacific Sea Nettle. Here we are. Very nice jellies. We got Spotted Lagoon Jelly. These are very nice. Don't think I've ever seen these jellies before. Very nice. We got lion's mane jelly. There they are. I see two of them. We got blue blubber jelly. There they are. kinds of jellies. Got upside down jelly. That's very nice. Very interesting looking creatures. These are very cool to look at. Got Japanese sea nettle. Very nice tentacles. We got flower hat jelly. I do not think I've ever seen this type of jelly before. Got Atlantic Bay nettle. Those very nice creatures. And again, I don't think I've ever seen this type of jelly before. The Pacific sea nettle. Alright, so normally when I'm at an aquarium, I don't usually go back to a habitat, because normally I just do one walk through the aquarium, then I'm done. However, I'm actually back in the Australian section because I want to go and get a better view of some of the birds we saw. Most likely the Atlantic kookaburra. Alright, so I'm back inside the Australian area, and apparently I do not see any of the birds anymore. However, I do see one of them right there. There's the pocket teal there. Ooh, it just flew away now. And I do not see the laughing kookaburra anymore. You can't hear the birds, but I don't really see all of them all. I do see one of the green birds there. Some of them up there. I do see one of the other birdies there. Alright everyone, that was my visit to the National Aquarium in Baltimore, Maryland. I had a really fantastic time here. Really cool aquatic sea life that I do love seeing at aquariums, especially the Shark Alley area, which is my favorite because, as I said before, I do love seeing all the sharks at aquariums. Most likely the sand tiger shark, which is my favorite type of shark to see. Mostly like seeing all the sharks. And there was the only section I did not get to see, which was the tropical rainforest, which was the area I did not get to show you, but I did get to see the Amazon River area, which was really cool. And I did go back to the Australian area to get a better view of the laughing kookaburra, which apparently I did not get to show you. I'm very sorry, but I actually did get to see the first time, but I did kind of get a view of it, just not a good one, because I said before, I don't usually do a re-walk through aquariums, because if there's a fish I didn't see, then that means the fish isn't going to be there later on. So if you like what you saw, give the video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below for what was your favorite aquatic animal. If you have any suggestions, questions, or any comments or criticisms, any stuff like that. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I have new videos coming up every Saturday at 8 AM Central Standard Time. And thanks for watching this video, and I will see you again next time. Bye!